Be Me, 24, work as social media coordinator for local nonprofit. Always considered myself feminist. Post about women's rights constantly. Grew up believing men have everything handed to them. Whenever guys complain about anything, just think, welcome to women's world. My brother Tyler is 27, works as mechanic at local shop. Always been the golden child, responsible and hardworking. Helped me through college when I was broke. Gives our single mom money every month without being asked. Never been in serious trouble. Just quiet guy who minds his business. About 3 years ago, starts dating this girl, Amanda. She's 25, works at bank, seems normal enough at first. Pretty girl, always dressed nice, polite to family. Tyler is absolutely crazy about her from the start. Talks about her constantly, brings her to every family event. They move in together after about 6 months. Tyler starts working overtime to afford nicer apartment for them. Amanda quits her bank job after moving in. Says she wants to focus on finding her passion. Tyler doesn't mind supporting her while she figures things out. Pays all the bills, buys groceries, takes care of everything. Amanda spends days shopping and hanging out with friends. Tyler never complains, just happy to have her in his life. After about 1.5 years together, Amanda announces she's pregnant. Tyler is nervous but excited, starts planning immediately, reads parenting books, researches best cribs and car seats, works extra hours to save money for baby expenses. Amanda seems less enthusiastic as pregnancy progresses, complains that Tyler works too much and isn't emotionally available, starts fights about random things, gets angry when he's tired. Tyler tries harder, takes time off for doctor appointments, does housework after 12-hour shifts at the shop, cooks dinner every night, gives her foot rubs. Nothing seems to make Amanda happy anymore. Baby Mason is born healthy. Tyler is completely smitten. Takes 2 weeks off work to help with newborn care. Up every night with feedings and diaper changes. Genuinely loves being dad. Shows pictures to everyone. Amanda acts overwhelmed and resentful about having baby. Complains that Tyler doesn't understand how hard it is, even though he's doing most of the actual childcare. When Mason is about 4 months old, things get really bad. Amanda starts going out with friends multiple nights per week. Leaves Tyler home alone with baby after working all day. Comes home drunk and accuses him of trying to control her. Tyler suggests couples counseling to work on their issues. Amanda says the problem is that Tyler is boring and clingy. Starts staying out all night without explanation. Tyler finds out she's been seeing other guys. Confronts her about cheating. She doesn't even deny it. Says she feels trapped and needs to experience life. Tyler begs her to stay and work things out for Mason's sake. Offers to go to counseling, change jobs, whatever she wants. Amanda moves out the next week and takes Mason with her. Goes to stay with some friend Tyler has never met. Tyler comes home from work to empty apartment. All baby stuff gone, no note or explanation. Tries calling and texting Amanda, but she blocks his number. Shows up at her friend's house. Friend won't let him see Mason. Says Amanda doesn't want any contact with Tyler. Tyler is absolutely devastated, can't eat or sleep. Misses work because he's having panic attacks. Our mom has to take him to emergency room when he collapses. Few weeks later, Tyler gets served with custody papers. Amanda is filing for full custody and child support. Claims Tyler was controlling and emotionally abusive. Says he threatened her when she tried to leave. Complete lies. But Tyler can't prove what didn't happen. Amanda's lawyer paints picture of dangerous man. Tyler hires lawyer with money. He was saving for house. Court gives Amanda temporary full custody immediately. Tyler gets supervised visits twice per week. Also ordered to pay $1,100 monthly in temporary support. Tyler makes about $3,800 take home after taxes, losing almost third of income right away. Still has rent, truck payment, insurance, food, lawyer fees. Money becomes incredibly tight, but Tyler focused on custody fight. Legal battle drags on for over 18 months. Every court appearance costs Tyler hundreds in lawyer fees. Amanda's lawyer files motion after motion, requiring responses. Tyler's lawyer says this is strategy to bankrupt him. Meanwhile, Amanda gets welfare benefits on top of support. living rent-free with friend while collecting Tyler's money. She's financially better off than when they lived together. Tyler starts missing work for constant court dates. Boss gets frustrated with unreliable schedule. Tyler's job performance suffers from stress and depression. Finally goes to trial after year and a half of hell. Tyler presents evidence of his involvement as father. Character witnesses testify about his devotion to Mason. Amanda's side focuses on her claims of emotional abuse, produces text messages taken out of context as evidence, argues that young children need stability with mother. Judge awards Amanda primary custody. Tyler gets every other weekend visits only. Child support set at $1,400 per month plus extras. Also ordered to pay Amanda's legal fees of $12,000. Tyler's total monthly obligations around $1,800. That's almost half his take-home pay gone. Tyler has to move back in with our mom, sells his truck and drives mom's old car. Amanda immediately puts Mason in expensive daycare. Tyler required to pay half of all costs. Also half of medical bills, clothes, activities, everything. Amanda starts dating new guy within month of court decision. Posts social media photos of them together constantly. Mason starts calling this stranger daddy. Tyler's visits often canceled at last minute. Amanda claims Mason is sick or they have other plans. When Tyler misses visit due to work, he gets threatened with contempt. But when Amanda cancels, nothing happens to her. Court system clearly biased in favor of mothers. Tyler becomes severely depressed watching this unfold. Works 60-hour weeks just to make support payments. Has no social life, can't afford to date anyone. Lives in childhood bedroom at age 29, completely broken. Every interaction with Amanda involves threats about court. She uses Mason as weapon to control Tyler. Demands extra money for birthday parties and toys. Threatens increased support if Tyler doesn't comply. Tyler's health deteriorates from stress and overwork. Loses 30 pounds, looks exhausted constantly. Develops anxiety disorder, has panic attacks at work. Our family watches him fall apart, but can't help financially. Mom gives him money when possible, but she's struggling too. Tyler talks about feeling like his life is over. Works constantly just to fund woman who destroyed him. Meanwhile, Mason grows up barely knowing his real father. Amanda fills his head with lies about why daddy doesn't visit. Never explains that mommy controls and limits access. Tyler's situation continues getting worse over next 2 years. Mason is now 3 and doesn't really recognize Tyler. Amanda has successfully replaced him with boyfriend. They get engaged and plan to move across state. Court allows relocation, despite Tyler's desperate objections. Now, Tyler will have to drive 8 hours for visits. Gas money and hotel costs make visits financially impossible. Tyler realizes he's being completely erased from son's life, while still forced to pay for privilege of replacement. Recently, Amanda filed to increase support again. Claims Mason needs more money for private preschool. Tyler can't afford lawyer anymore, represents himself, knows he'll lose and payments will increase further. Talks seriously about leaving country to escape payments. Considers abandoning relationship with Mason to stop torture. I watch my brother deteriorate daily from this situation. Went from confident happy man to suicidal wreck. Works constantly, but can barely afford basic necessities. Meanwhile, Amanda lives comfortable life funded by Tyler's labor. Posts vacation photos and shopping sprees on social media. All paid for with money extracted from man she destroyed. Start researching family court statistics after seeing Tyler's case. Discover fathers get primary custody in less than 15% of cases. Average child support takes 25 to 35% of father's income. Suicide rates among divorced fathers astronomically high. Thousands of men lose contact with children due to system bias. Courts aggressively enforce support but ignore visitation violations. Realize everything I believed about gender equality was wrong. Family court system is heavily biased against fathers. Good men get treated like criminals while vindictive women profit. System incentivizes women to have children and destroy families. Guaranteed income stream for 18 years with minimal accountability. Men treated as disposable once genetic and financial contributions secured. Attend one of Tyler's court hearings to see for myself. Watch judge dismiss his concerns about missed visits. Same judge threatens jail when Tyler is few days late on payment. See multiple fathers in similar situations getting destroyed. Lawyers openly discuss maximizing support through custody manipulation. Witness systematic destruction of father-child relationships, while forcing men to fund their own replacement. Begin questioning everything feminism taught me about oppression. Realize women have massive institutional advantages in family matters. Tyler's story is common tragedy affecting millions of fathers, but society refuses to acknowledge or address the problem. Start arguing with feminist friends about family court bias. They dismiss Tyler's situation as isolated incident, refuse to consider that system might be unfair to men. Call me brainwashed when I present statistics and evidence. Lose several friendships over challenging feminist narratives, but can't ignore reality of watching good man get destroyed. Tyler recently had complete breakdown at work. Boss found him crying in bathroom after panic attack. Nearly lost job that he needs to make support payments. Our mom begged him to get psychiatric help. Tyler says therapy won't fix impossible financial situation. Court system has trapped him in cycle of poverty and despair. Works constantly, but can never get ahead financially. Amanda gets richer while Tyler gets poorer every month. Mason grows up thinking stepdad is his real father. Tyler becomes stranger who sends money but can't visit. System has effectively erased biological father from child's life, while forcing him to pay for privilege of being replaced. I now understand why marriage and birth rates are dropping. Rational men are avoiding system designed to destroy them. Current family law makes having children extremely dangerous for fathers. One vindictive woman can ruin man's entire life through court system. Tyler wishes he had never met Amanda or had children. Says knowing Mason exists but being kept away is worse than death. Contemplates suicide regularly, but doesn't want to abandon son completely, even though son barely knows him anymore anyway. Our whole family has been traumatized by watching Tyler's destruction. Mom cries constantly about what happened to her son. Dad avoids talking about it because he gets too angry. I've lost faith in feminism and gender equality movements. They ignore or dismiss serious issues affecting men like Tyler. Focus only on women's problems while men's suffering is invisible. Tyler's situation opened my eyes to reality of family court system. Good fathers get destroyed while vindictive mothers profit. Children lose relationships with loving parents due to court bias. Society needs to acknowledge and address these serious problems. Instead of pretending they don't exist or don't matter,